Because you think your hair not growing, but it may not be that it's not growing. It may be that it's just in the resting phase. As the founder of Strands of Faith with a background in science, I'm here to give you all the tips, all the things to help you keep the faith in your strands. And this is episode number 1 of our hair growth series, where we're going to be stating all the facts, okay? Your hair, when it's growing, is going to grow in 4 main phases, and understanding these different phases is going to help you how you see your entire overall journey. I'm going to break it down, starting with phase number 1. Phase number 1 is the anagen phase, other words, the growth phase. This is when your hair is actively growing. It can last anywhere from about 3 to 7 years, depending on genetics. And during this phase, most of your strands are going to be in this phase at any given time. And then next you have the phase 2, which is the cottagen phase or the transition phase. This phase is more shorter. It's a shorter window where your hair actually stops growing and your follicle is going to start shrinking. Basically, it's preparing to rest, because even your follicles got to rest. And then phase 3 is the telogen phase, which is the resting phase. There's no growth during this phase, no shedding during this phase. Your hair is just chilling. It usually lasts probably about 3 months, and this is when a lot of people usually panic, but I just want to let you know that it's completely normal. Hold your horses, okay? Phase 4 is the exogen phase. This is the shedding phase, the one we're most familiar with, when your strands start to detach from it. It basically sheds out from the root and the bulb is attached to it. And you usually use about 50 to 100 strands a day. And don't be alarmed when this happens. This is a normal part of the growth process. And there is a difference between shedding and breakage, which we'll talk about later. But most importantly, just because you aren't seeing growth on the surface, I just want to let you know it does not mean that it's not happening. Your hair could actually be in a different part of the cycle, which is why sometimes you may see some strands that are shorter, some strands that are longer than the rest. They're different lengths. So stay consistent, be patient, nourish your scalp, nourish your hair. Growth is happening. You just gotta trust the process. If you're loving these tips so far from this series, I got a complimentary ebook for you. Head to strandsoffaith.com and download your healthy hair guide. Also, drop a green heart in the comment section if this helped you to understand your hair growth process. And also follow for more, because more of the hair growth series is gonna come. Embrace your beauty, believe in you, keep the faith.